Today we're going to make a just a short exercise about, let's see, we're going to practice. Let's practice food, okay? Let's remember vocabulary of food. So here you have some pictures. Can you give me the name of the first one? What is it, guys? What do you think is the name of this picture?
Lollipop.
Exactly, it's a lollipop. Un bombón, no? Good. And by the way, we have the name of this one, which is onions, right? What about this? This is an easy one.
Ice cream.
Ice cream.
Ice cream.
Excellent, it's an ice cream. What about this one over here?
Croissants.
Good, it's a croissant. It's a kind of bread. Good. What about these ones over here? What are
Pears.
Good. These are pears, right? The fruits. Oh, let me move. Let me move. Here we have a salad as well. And this one, something you like a lot.
Cheeseburger.
Exactly, a cheeseburger. And the celery you have up there. Sí, el culantro tenemos allá. Okay, what are we going to do now, guys? You're going to see some parts of this drawing, and you need to try to guess what was the picture that you're going to see. Sí, vamos a tratar de adivinar cuál de las palabras que acabamos de ver está en este dibujo. Okay, let's begin. What do you think it is?
Celery.
Good, yes. It's a celery, good. Let's see the next one.
Pears.
Pear.
Yes, good. Let's see the next.
Ice cream.
Ice cream.
Ice cream, good. What about this?
Salad.
Excellent. Let's see this one.
Croissant.
Croissant, good. What about this?
Onion.
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 Onions, exactly. Las cebollas, no? Onions. We have two left.
Cheese.
Cheeseburger.
Burger. Good. And the last one we have is obviously lollipop. Good, guys. Very good. Excellent. So now we have practiced a little bit of food. Here we have another. We still have time. We can make this one. So let me share the screen with you so we can start with today's class. As you know, today we're going to start with unit number 9, which is the last unit before your midterm exam. So let's start with a short phrase. So I'm going to ask, please, this time to Edith. Edith, can you help me reading this phrase, please?
Lesson for today. Results happen over time, not overnight. Work hard, stay consistent, and be patient.
Exactly. Thank you, Edith. Do you know what's the meaning of these two words? Overtime and overnight. What does this phrase want to tell us? ¿Qué nos dice esta frase? What does it mean?
El primero, teacher, es a largo tiempo y el segundo creo que era el que no sale de la noche a la mañana.
Exacto, exacto. So overtime would means like when you are working maybe extra time. See, este overtime would be like an extra. Es como una, se podría decir, conforme avanza el tiempo, ¿sí? Los resultados suceden conforme pasa el tiempo. Let me write it over here. Con el paso del tiempo. Y como nos decía su compañero, no de la noche a la mañana, ¿sí? El overnight would be de la noche a la mañana. So, this overnight would be de la noche a la mañana. Los resultados ocurren con el paso del tiempo, no de la noche a la mañana. ¿Sí? Work hard, stay consistent, and be patient. Así que a trabajar duro, ser persistentes, ¿no? Y pacientes, sobre todo. Que las cosas llegarán a su tiempo. Okay, guys. Let's begin with today's topic. As I was telling you today, we're going to start a little bit with the last unit, which is about achievements. So, help me reading these two questions, please, Leandro. Help me reading the questions.
The most people, think about one. The most people in your country you go to university. 2. What are the most common degrees in your country?
Exactly. What are the most common degrees in your country? So, to begin with, you're going to help me thinking about these two questions. In the first one we have, do most people in your country go to university? What do you think? ¿Qué creen ustedes? ¿Va la mayoría de la gente a la universidad en nuestro país?
No, teacher.
No. Why, Anthony?
Because the people don't like study and
Okay, people don't like to study. Good. Somebody else, can you tell me your opinion, Pame Andrade? What do you think about number one? Wake up, wake up.
No, teacher.
Why? Why people don't go to university? Alexis, what do you think about number one?
Sería, they don't go because they can reach an entry score.
What do you want to say? No pueden.
¿Cómo puedo decir? Alcanzar un puntaje.
Okay, yes. It's because of the test. They need to do it to enter to the university. Good. Thank you, Alexis. Now I get it. So probably people don't go to university because they don't get the enough score to start with the career they want. Good. Let's see, what do you think about number 2? What are the most common degrees in our country? ¿Cuáles serán las carreras más comunes en nuestro país?
In my opinion, teacher is como es, doctor, nursing, and training sport and engineering.
Okay. Engineers, engineering. Any engineering would be studying to become a doctor or maybe a nurse. And also sports. What do you think about these? Let's see. Mahu, what do you think about number 2? What are the most common degrees? Marjorie, help me with number 2.
Probably administration and law.
Good. Here we have new careers, administration and law. Y administración y derecho. Good. Let's listen to the last opinion. Mafer, can you help me with number 2? What are the most common degrees?
In my opinion, is a doctor, business administration, nurse, y odontología. Odontology.
Odontology. Good. Yes, those are very common. Odontology, doctors, and business administration. Good. Thank you. So as you can see here, we have a new word, the word degrees. This word is used when we want to talk about the careers. Sí, degrees se refiere a las carreras, ¿no? Que uno estudia en los centros educativos. Let's see some extra vocabulary. You already helped me with some of these, degrees, but can you help me matching these careers with the names, their corresponding names we have over here? For example, law, which one would be? Derecho.
Two.
Okay, definitely it's number 2. What about art?
Number 1.
Number 1, good. 2, then we had 1. Okay. Business management.
7.
Okay, yes, 7. We have a bunch of charts over there, right? Ahí se puede ver un montón de cuadros, ¿no? Good. What about drama? Which one do you think?
Number 1.
Exactly. Oh,
Art sería number 8.
good. Art would be number 8. Sí, vamos a cambiar. Arte sería entonces la número 8 y drama would be number 1. Good. What about psychology?
4.
Definitely number 4. Good. Let's move to medicine.
Number 6.
Thank you, Nikki. What about engineering?
The picture number 3.
Excellent, Alexis. Good. And education, what would it be?
Number 5.
Number 5. Yes, excellent. We can see a teacher giving the class, right? So it's number 5. Excellent. Thank you, guys. So let's see the next article. You're going to read, guys, a short article about unusual degrees. Okay, we're going to see some unusual degrees. Do you think, well, after reading this article, you're going to tell me which unusual degrees do you think we have here in Ecuador? But first, let's read this part. So let me share with you the screen and I'm going to ask some of you to help me reading. Okay, so can you see the book, guys?
Yes, teacher.
Teacher. Thank you. So let me make it bigger so everybody can see what are we going to talk about, okay? Here we have unusual degrees, guys, unusual degrees. Vamos a ver acerca de carreras inusuales, extrañas, okay? So help me reading this first part of the blog, please, Daniel Bolaños. Help me with this one, please.
Fútbol es el de arriba, ¿verdad?
Yes.
Ah, yeah. Are you thinking about going to the university? Do you think mathematics, physics, and history sound boring? Well, there are a lot unusual degrees that you may not know about. Here are some of our futures.
Okay, yes, here are some of our favorites. Vamos a ver algunos de los favoritos. Let's see. So, this time I'm going to ask to Mateo Garces to help me reading the first one. Football studies.
Yes, teacher.
Help me reading. Mm-hmm.
Students learn about football and society, and the media. They also study sports, injuries, and coaching. You don't need to play football to apply. There won't be any footballs in the exam room.
Exactly. Thank you. So here we have a few new words, I think. What do you think is the according to the reading, what would be the meaning of these words? You already told me about business. What was the meaning of business?
Negocios.
Exactly. So students learn about football and business, ¿sí? Entonces ellos aprenden sobre el fútbol y también sobre los negocios, how to make business, cómo hacer negocios. Sobre todo cuando tienen que negociar, ¿no? A los jugadores and things like that. So they have to learn about business. What about injuries? What do you think it's the meaning of this one?
Lesiones.
Exacto. Lesiones, ¿no? Lesiones deportivas. Good. And what do you think it's coaching? Have you heard the word coach?
Entrenador.
Exacto, el coach es el entrenador, ¿no es cierto? Y en este caso tenemos coaching. La palabra coaching sería entrenamiento. Okay. So let me just match this. You don't need to play football to apply. Si no necesitan saber fútbol para poder postularse a esta carrera. There won't be any football in the exam room. ¿Sí? No les van a tomar como examen jugar fútbol. Let's continue with the next. Thank you, guys. So let's see, Elvis, can you help me with these citrus studies, please?
Okay, teacher. Citrus studies. Yes, you can do a degree in orange, lemons, and limes. Students learn how to grow citrus fruits, which includes a lot of chemistry and biology. You will get really healthy from all that fresh fruit.
Thank you. So you can do a degree in oranges, lemons, and limes. Students learn how to grow citrus fruits. What's the meaning of grow in this case? To grow citrus fruits.
Cultivar.
Exactly. Thank you, Jody. Sería cultivar, ¿no? Los estudiantes aprenden a cultivar, a sembrar y cultivar frutas cítricas, ¿no? Which includes a lot of chemistry and biology, lo que incluye mucha química y biología, ¿no? You will get really healthy from all that fresh fruit. Van a terminar muy saludables después de tanto cítrico, ¿no? De tanta fruta cítrica. Good. Let's continue with the next. Vamos a la siguiente. Let me make it a little bit bigger. Okay. So this toy design, it's going to help me this time, please. Lisette, help me reading toy design, please.
Not ready to grow up yet. And then maybe you'd like to learn how to design toys for children, but don't think it will be easy just because you see the word toy. Students on this course study child psychology, 3D design, and mechanical engineering.
Exactly, thank you. So this time, what is the meaning of grow up? ¿Qué significaba grow up?
Crecer.
Crecer.
Exacto. ¿No están listos aún para crecer? Then you can study this career, right? Then you would like to learn how to make toys. Y esta carrera es acerca de cómo fabricar juguetes. But don't think they are easy because you need to study psychology, 3D design, and mechanical engineer. Sí, no es tan fácil como parece. Hay que estudiar ingeniería mecánica, diseño 3D, and also psychology. Let's read the last part of this unusual careers. Help me reading bakery science, please. Edgar, help me with this one.
Yes, teacher. In bakery science, eating cake or biscuit is probably something you do for fun. But for a student doing the course, it is part of studying. A student learn about chemistry and how to manage production. There is a bakery at the university, so students can practice it what they're learning.
Exactly. Thank you, Edgar. So don't forget about the pronunciation of this word. We have chemistry. Sí, este CH va a sonar igual que mechanical, como una C o como una K, algo muy seco, ¿no? Ese CH no suena como ch, sino como k, ¿no? Chemistry or mechanical. Okay, don't forget about that. No se olviden la pronunciación de este tipo de palabras. So students learn about chemistry and how to manage production. Do you know what's the meaning of this verb, to manage? This verb, from this verb, we have the word manager. So what do you think is the meaning of this word? ¿Qué significará?
Dirigir.
Exactly. Dirigir o administrar, ¿no? To manage production. Let me write it over here. Dirigir la producción en este caso. Los estudiantes aprenden química y a dirigir la producción. There's a bakery. Do you know what's the meaning of bakery? Where you go and buy some bread. What is the bakery then? Donde venden todo lo que está en esta imagen.
Panadería.
Exactly, la panadería, ¿no? There is a bakery at the university, so students can practice what they are learning. Sí, hay una panadería en esta universidad, así que los estudiantes pueden practicar lo que están aprendiendo. Okay. Let's see the last two unusual careers. Vamos a las dos últimas carreras extrañas, ¿no? Help me reading these ceramics career, please, Carolina. Help me with ceramics.
Ceramics. If you like using your hands, then a course in ceramics may be for you. Students learn how to produce all kinds of ceramics, from fine art to dinner plates. They don't write any essays. All their grades are for exhibitions of their work.
Good. So in this career, you're going to use a lot your hands, right? Ocupamos mucho las manos en esta carrera. And here we have students learn how to produce all kinds of ceramics. Sí, aprenden a hacer todo tipo de cerámicas. Desde arte, ¿no? Hasta platos. They don't write any essay. What's the meaning of an essay? No deben escribir ningún qué.
Ensayo.
Ensayo, exactly. This word is very similar to the one in Spanish, right? No deben escribir ningún ensayo. All their grades are for exhibitions of their work. Es decir, que todas las notas, todas las calificaciones son por presentaciones de su trabajo, no exposiciones. Good. Let's see the last unusual career we have over here. Let's see, let me go up. Popular music. Can you help me reading popular music, please, Alexander Quiroz?
That's right, teacher. And popular music. You might think that students who do this degree just listen to pop music all day, but that's not true. Pop music involves the science of sound, production and engineering. Students get lectures from some really important people in the music industry.
Good. So here we have people who study music, right? Look at this. Here we have, maybe we think that the people who study this career are just listening to music, but that's not true. So this involves studying the science of sound. Sí, esto quiere decir que ellos deben estudiar el sonido, ¿no? Física. Sí, ellos estudian todo lo que tiene que ver con ondas y la ciencia del sonido, ¿no? Production, como producir, en este caso, las canciones, and also a little bit of engineering. So students get lectures. I think we saw with you this word. ¿Qué significaba lectures? Les doy una ayuda.
Conferencia.
Exacto. Conferencia. It's a conference. Sí, es un sinónimo de conferencia. Las lectures. No tiene que ver nada con la lectura, ¿no? Aunque la palabra se parece mucho a la palabra en español lectura, tiene un significado muy diferente. In this lecture would be a conference. So they get some lectures from really important people in the industry, music industry. Ellos todo el tiempo en conferencias con gente del medio, ¿no? De la música y de este campo. Okay, guys, so can you tell me some similar careers in our country? What would it be like football studies? Which career is similar to this? ¿Qué carrera se parece a esta de football studies that we have here in Ecuador? So most of these phrases are very used in education field. So it means that you're going to use them when you are talking about some topics of education. Sí, cuando nos referimos a la educación es muy probable, muy posible que ocupemos en algún momento estas frases que tenemos en negritas. So what do you think is the meaning of fail an exam? Can you help me matching with the ones over here? ¿Me ayudan a unir las frases con los significados? ¿Cuál sería el
Not pass an exam.
Exactly. To fail an exam is to not pass an exam, right? Sería reprobar el examen, ¿no? So letter E would be. Thank you. Fail an exam means not passing an exam. Significa no pasar, no aprobar un examen, ¿no? To fail. Let's see, hand in an essay. What would it be? ¿Qué significará hand in an exam or an essay?
Write down main ideas.
No. Hand in is when you, for example, complete your classwork and you go to the teacher and give to her or to him.
Give a finisher, say to teacher.
Exactly. When you finish something, when you complete something, you hand in the task. ¿Sí? Este hand in significaría entregar. ¿Sí? Entregar un ensayo, es decir, give a finished essay to the teacher. Entregar un ensayo ya completo al profesor. ¿Sí? Hand in siempre se refiere a entregar, sobre todo documentos, ¿no? Documentos. Let's continue with the next. Get into university. What would you use?
Get a place at university.
Good. Get a place. Very good. Letter A, right? Vamos a la letra A. Sí, obtener un lugar en la universidad. Place at university. Do a degree in maths. What's the meaning of that? Do a degree.
Studying on a 3 or 4 year course at university.
Good. Study for 3 or 4 years, right? Sí, hacer una carrera en matemáticas o estudiar una carrera en matemáticas. Sería to study 3 or 4 years of university, right? A eso equivale a estudiar 3 o 4 años en la universidad, ¿no es cierto? Cuando uno sigue una carrera universitaria. Good. When we make a degree, when we do a degree. What about revise for an exam?
Study for an exam.
Good. Ustedes cuando van a dar una prueba dicen voy a revisar, ¿no es cierto? I will revise for an exam. So I will study for the exam. Good. Take notes.
Write down main ideas.
Good. Write down main ideas. Estamos hablando de escribir las ideas principales, ¿no? Write down the main ideas. Good. And the last one we have. Get good marks. Acuérdense, get good marks in this case. Tener buenas calificaciones, ¿no? ¿Cuál es un sinónimo o como decíamos nosotros, calificaciones? ¿Se acuerdan? Había otra palabrita. Starts with G.
Maybe great.
Exactly. Grades or marks means exactly the same. Si las dos significan exactamente lo mismo. Marks o grades significan calificaciones. Okay. Good. So now that we know, can you help me, guys, completing this next exercise with the words we have on the box? ¿Cómo nos quedarían estas oraciones de acá con las palabritas que tenemos en el cuadro? For example, number 1. Emory, ¿cómo?
Degree.
Okay, you already told me, thank you. She's doing a degree, right? Ella está estudiando una carrera en administración de empresas. Good, she's doing a degree. What about number 2? He handed in
Essay.
Essay.
His essay, good. He handed in his essay late because he was ill. Entregó su ensayo tarde, atrasado, porque estaba enfermo. Good. Let's continue with the next. Number 3.
Exam.
I need to revise. Necesito revisar mis
Notes.
Notes. Miren, a pesar de que esta palabra notes se ve como notas, no se refiere a las calificaciones, sino más bien a los apuntes, ¿no? Que tenemos. I need to revise my notes next week. Necesito revisar mis apuntes la siguiente semana. Number 4, she got a very good
Exam.
Mark.
Exacto. Ella tuvo una muy buena nota. Remember that in some places they use the grading system with letters. A+, A, B. Sí, en otros lugares utilizan el sistema de notas con letras, ¿no? Tal persona obtuvo una A, una B, una C. So she got a very good mark. Obtuvo una muy buena nota, mark. Good. Let's continue with number 5. What would it be? I took a lot of What would it be, number 5?
Exam.
Here we have, yes, we can use or we can change one of the previous words. Aquí vamos a cambiar una de las. A ver, vamos a cambiar una de las palabras, me parece. I took a lot of, tomé muchas notas, muchos apuntes. Here we're going to change the word. Sorry, we're going to change it, notes. I need to revise for my exam, good. Así que sí tenían razón cuando dijeron exam aquí. Revisar o estudiar, no para mi exam. Good. She is very intelligent. Number 6, how would it be?
Place.
She's got a place, obtuvo un lugar en la Universidad de Tokyo University. And the last one, he got into we have the last option over here. He got into university last year. Okay, guys. So here we have some education collocations we're going to use a lot. Y aquí tienen algunas frases de educación o del ámbito educativo que van a ocupar mucho, ¿no? Let's continue with today's topic, guys. Help me completing the following ideas. You're going to see some phrases, and as I remember, you made a short research about a specific topic last week. Sí, ustedes entregaron un trabajo, un deber, haciendo una pequeña investigación sobre el first conditional. Do you remember? So now you're going to help me with that information. You are going to listen, guys. You're going to listen to a short recording of people saying these 5 sentences over here. What I want is that you help me completing the blank spaces we have right here. Okay? Me van a ayudar a llenar los espacios en blanco en este caso. Let me share the sound so you can listen to the recording. Pay attention, guys, so you can help me completing.
Track 3.6. 1.
If I pass, I'm going to have a big party.
What's the missing word? Number 1.
Pass.
If I pass, no, si paso o si apruebo, if I pass, I'm going to have a big party. Voy a hacer una gran fiesta, ¿no? Let's continue with number 2.
2.
If I don't decide soon, I'll miss the deadline.
What would it be?
Don't decide.
Don't decide. Good. If I don't decide, si no decido pronto, if I don't decide soon, I'll miss the deadline. Si no voy a alcanzar a cumplir con la fecha de entrega. Deadline would be that. Sí, eso significa esta palabrita deadline, la fecha de entrega, ¿no? Let's move to number 3. Vamos a la número 3.
3.
I might fail the year if she doesn't give me more time.
So,
she doesn't give me more time.
Good. I may fail if she doesn't give me. If she doesn't give me more time, voy a reprobar si no me dan más tiempo, right? Let's listen to number 4. Vamos a escuchar la número 4. Pay attention, guys.
4. If the questions aren't too hard, I might be okay.
Okay, so what's in this case? Oops. If the questions
Aren't?
good. If the questions aren't so hard or too hard, it might be okay. Sí, si las preguntas no son tan difíciles, todo va a estar bien, ¿no? Number 5, I'm sure I'll get the grades. Let's listen to this last sentence.
5. I'm sure I'll get the grades I need if I work hard.
What's the word here?
Work?
Good. It's work. Sorry, something happened with the presentation. Yes, it's work, right? I'm sure I'll get the grades if I work hard. Estoy seguro de que voy a obtener las notas que necesito si estudio muy fuerte. Okay, guys. Help me answering the following questions then. Are the students talking about present or future in these 5 sentences? What do you think? Are they talking about the present or maybe about the future?
Future?
Okay, yes. They are talking about the future. It's something that hasn't happened yet. Si hablan de algo que aún no ha pasado, ¿no? If I pass, nos dice si yo paso, voy a tener una fiesta grande, ¿no? Pero aún no ha pasado, entonces estamos hablando del futuro. So it's definitely about the future. Are these events possible or certain to happen? ¿Es posible o seguro que pasen estos eventos? What do you think? Yes or no?
Yes.
Sí, teacher, yes.
Yes, they are very likely to happen, right? What about the tense? What is the tense in the if clause? What is the tense of the verb in the sentence or in the part that you have the word if? ¿En qué tiempo está el verbo en la pequeña cláusula o oración en la que tenemos if?
Present tense?
Present tense.
Exactly, is in present, right? Is in simple present. Good. So we use the word if plus the subject plus the verb in simple present to talk about a future situation. Okay, this is the first conditional and something that you made short research previously, right? De este first conditional ustedes ya tienen una idea de cómo es, qué es, porque ya hicieron una pequeña investigación al respecto, ¿verdad? So, this first conditional, guys, as you told me, is used to talk about the future. When we talk about things or situations that are very likely or certain to happen, ¿sí? Es decir, que el primer condicional siempre lo vamos a ocupar para hablar de situaciones a futuro que son muy probables de que sucedan, de que ocurran, ¿ok? En inglés tenemos algunos tipos de condicionales y algo que hay que tener en claro es que todos los condicionales van a estar formados de 2 partes, ¿sí? Tenemos 2 partes principales de un condicional. La primera que sería la if clause, ¿sí? La if clause que es la condición ¿sí? Y la main clause que se refiere al resultado. Ya vamos a ver cómo van estas dos cláusulas, ¿ok? Can you help me reading this example, please? This time I'm going to ask to Leandro. Can you help me reading this one, please?
Yes, teacher. If you don't put on repellent, you'll get beaten.
Exactly. If you don't put on repellent, you will get bitten. Si no te pones el repelente, te van a picar los mosquitos, ¿no es cierto? Entonces, como podemos ver aquí, si se cumple la primera parte de la condición, el resultado o la segunda parte de la oración va a ser el resultado con un 95 al 100% de seguridad de que va a suceder, ¿sí? Es decir, si la condición se cumple, el resultado va a pasar, inevitablemente, ¿no? For example, here we have, if you study hard, you will get good grades or good marks. ¿Sí? Si estudias muy duro, vas a obtener buenas calificaciones. ¿Sí? Es un hecho, es casi 100% seguro de que va a suceder. Okay, so let's see the next. Let's see the next. And we have here the structure. Sí, aquí ya tenemos la estructura de este first conditional. Como les decía yo, el first conditional tiene dos partes. Y todos los condicionales en sí están formados de dos partes, de dos oraciones. La primera parte, que sería la if clause, que tenemos hasta aquí. Sí, esta la vamos a llamar la if clause. Que es la cláusula o la oración condicional. O dando la condición, ¿sí? Para que algo suceda. Y luego tenemos la main clause, que sería la segunda parte. O la oración del resultado. O consecuencia, ¿sí? The if clause was the condition, ¿no? La main clause era siempre la condición. Entonces, en la if clause debemos tener muy claro que vamos a ocupar siempre esta palabrita if, ¿sí? If would mean in Spanish sí. Es decir, que if en español se traduciría como un sí, pero como un sí condicional. Es decir, si pasa esto, el resultado es este otro, ¿no? A eso se refiere. Entonces, una if clause, toma el nombre de if clause porque siempre va a llevar al inicio esta palabrita if. Luego vamos a ocupar un sujeto, cualquier persona que realice la acción. Un sujeto y el verbo va a ir siempre en presente simple. ¿Sí? Porque la condición o lo que queremos resaltar va a ocurrir en este momento, ¿sí? Y el resultado será futuro, un futuro cercano. Entonces, el verbo va a ir siempre en present simple. ¿Qué pasa cuando nosotros empezamos con la cláusula if? Si empezamos con la cláusula if, siempre vamos a ocupar o a separar la condición y el resultado con una coma. ¿Sí? Eso es algo muy importante. ¿Por qué? Porque estos conditionals, ¿sí? Los condicionales, como tienen estas dos partes, la if clause y la main clause, pueden cambiar el orden. Es decir, que ustedes primero pueden hablar del resultado y después de la condición, o pueden empezar con la condición y luego el resultado. ¿Sí? El significado no se va a alterar, no se va a modificar, pero es muy importante que si empiezan con if, utilicen una coma para separar ambas oraciones. ¿Sí? No sucede lo mismo si es que empezamos con la main clause. Si ustedes empiezan con el resultado, la consecuencia, no necesitan poner una coma. Very important is that in the consequence in the main clause, sí, lo importante es que en la segunda parte de la oración, es decir, en la main clause, siempre va a estar en futuro, ¿sí? El siguiente verbo, la siguiente parte de la oración, vamos a ocupar el sujeto y el tiempo futuro. ¿Cuál es el tiempo futuro que ustedes recuerdan que vieron? How do you make the future, guys? ¿Cómo construyen el futuro? What auxiliary do you use?
Will and going to.
Will and want or going to, right? We're going to use the auxiliary will. Let me write it over here. Will. ¿Y la forma negativa cuál era? ¿Me hacen acuerdo, chicos?
Will not or want. Y verbo to be con negativo, going to.
Exacto, going to. Going to. Esas serían las formas, ¿no? Del futuro. Sin embargo, también es posible ocupar o hacer el futuro, ¿sí? Con un verbo modal. Es posible que ocupemos un verbo modal. En este caso, podría ser cualquiera de los de la lista que tenemos aquí. Can you help me, Jody, reading the verbs? ¿Cuáles serían los verbos o las formas? Okay. We're going to use the first conditional, as you told me, to talk about the future. All the plans we have, all the promises we make. Sí, en esos casos vamos a ocupar el first conditional. Well, sorry about the sounds, guys. Lo siento por los sonidos, pero a mi gata se le ocurrió justo parir aquí. Les decía entonces que el first conditional lo ocupamos para hablar del futuro, como dijimos, cuando ustedes están haciendo promesas, advertencias, amenazas, o simplemente cuando quieren hablar o condicionar algo, ¿no? Do you have, guys, any question or doubt about this future or first conditional? ¿Tenemos dudas sobre el primer condicional, first conditional? To see if it's clear, guys, help me making a sentence and send this sentence to the WhatsApp group. No, to the chat. The Zoom chat is okay. Sí, envíenme una oración, cualquiera haciendo un ejemplo con este first conditional. Good. If I have time, I will call you. Thank you, Sebas. Esa es una frase muy común, ¿no? Si tengo tiempo, te llamo. ¿Sí? If I have time, I will call you. If you don't hurry, you will miss the bus. ¿Sí? Si no te apuras, vas a perder el bus. Good. Thank you, Vane. If I don't go to bed early, I will be late tomorrow. Yes. Si no duermo pronto, voy a perder o voy a estar atrasada, no tarde al día siguiente. Good. If it rains today, I won't go to my grandmother's house. Good. Si llueve hoy, no voy a la casa de mi abuelita. If my mom gives me permission, I will go. If I eat fruits, I will be healthy. Good. If it rains today, we won't go to the cinema. Excellent. If I get out of school early, I'll go Walk the dog. Ok, voy a pasear al perro. If I win the race, I will receive a great trophy. Bien, si gano la carrera, voy a recibir un gran trofeo. Good. If I get a job, I will buy dinner. Good. Si consigo trabajo,